What's hell, boys and girls? Say we back with another vid. Now look, bro.
Shit, I know she really like that. Spit again, a whole click on a nigga really cutting up. Say you want war, how you gon' beef for you ain't got funds? Spit again, a whole click, my nigga live anything. Chain hanging to the floor, I know the shorty like that.
Yeah, now look, bro. I don't need no bell right now. I don't need no bell, bro. We gonna run this bitch without no effects, bro. We just gonna do our thing, gang. But the reason why Chief Keef stayed far away from Lil Durk, and I know what y'all thinking in the comment section right now, cause I know how y'all the boys think, bro. Well, Durk sacrificed one. Durk sacrificed his brother, but see, y'all know, see, that's where y'all go wrong, bro. Everybody that get killed that Durk affiliated with, bro, it don't have to be, bro. It don't be no sacrifice. It be real street shit, bro. Now I ain't saying Durk in the streets, cause Durk, he a rapper to me. I feel like he a rapper. I feel like he got real niggas, you know what I'm saying, around him and put that work in, but he ain't doing that shit, you know what I'm saying? So no, nigga won't be no sacrifice, man. The situation happened with Vaughn. Vaughn put his hands on Quanarano, and he was inspecting it for Lil Tim. Yeah, he ain't no Quanarano had a shoot on him, brother. You feel me? He went in that situation unprepared. As far as I feel like the Durk brother, you know what I'm saying, him getting killed, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace, him and Vaughn, brother. I feel like that was a situation that, well, nigga, we can't touch you, so we gonna touch your brother, type shit. You see what I'm saying, gang? Y'all see where I'm going with it? So y'all the boys need to get out them comment section and be like, oh, what, Durk sacrificed him? Cause y'all niggas sound like some real meat riders. Yeah, nigga, yeah, y'all Jenny woman. Yeah, y'all niggas sound like some motherfucking Jenny woman, and we don't believe y'all. But we signing in, y'all tap on the class, real spit again, we about to see, hey, yeah, you better tap on it, man. Let's get it popping.
At around 3 o'clock in the morning on June 5th, 2013, the Chicago Police Department were dispatched to the 7200 block of South Green Street after receiving a tip that there was a man with a loaded firearm walking around the area. When the Chicago police arrived on the scene, they spotted Lil Durk attempting to hide a loaded .40 caliber handgun inside of his Hyundai Sonata and immediately arrested Durk on the spot. Less than 2 years prior to this, Lil Durk was arrested and charged with possession of a firearm with a defaced serial number. According to multiple reports, back in October of 2011, the Chicago police were doing the usual patrol through Lil Durk's hood when they came across Durk chasing another individual through the streets. When the cops began to...
Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I said when I first started? I said Durk not living like that right now, but hey, back when he was in the streets, he ain't had no choice but to live like that. Nigga had no money, nigga broke. Yeah, nigga, you in the trenches and you beefing with all type of niggas. You don't got no choice but to beef, but to sling that iron. You know what I'm saying? But now, y'all fanboys is thinking Durk living like that right now, but Durk ain't doing nothing, bro. Durk dropping bags on niggas' head and get shit done like a boss supposed to do. You feel me? Yeah, nigga say Durk running behind niggas and shit, boy. Durk too hot. Yeah, nigga too hot out here, man. Sick of him.
Durk darted into a nearby alleyway and tossed a loaded nickel semi-automatic handgun underneath a car.
Sick of him.
Lil Durk then ran inside a home on the 6400 block of South Eggleston where police ultimately found Durk sitting on a couch and arrested him. The charge he received for this incident was a Class 3 felony that can carry a 2 to 5 year sentence in an Illinois state prison. Since this was Lil Durk's first offense, Durk was able to plead guilty to a reduced charge of aggravated, unauthorized use of a weapon and was sentenced to 1 year in jail. Durk served 87 days of that sentence until he was released on parole on July 27, 2012, with his parole ending on July 27, 2013. That means that during his second arrest on June 5, 2013, Lil Durk was already out on parole for a previous felony weapons charge. Things were not looking good for Durk. After being booked into jail, a Cook County judge set Lil Durk's bond to $100,000, which means that in order to be released, Durk would need to come up with 10% of that money in cold hard cash. Despite being signed to Def Jam at the time, it seems that Lil Durk didn't have access to $10,000, and allegedly reached out to Chief Keef for some assistance, but Keef didn't show much of an interest in wanting to help Lil Durk out. While this was never confirmed by Durk or Keef themselves, it's pretty clear that there was something going on between the two. When Lil Durk was initially arrested, members of O Block, 300, 600, and more were tweeting out their condolences to Lil Durk. Chief Keef, on the other hand, didn't post anything on social media about Durk other than this somewhat cryptic tweet on June 13, 2013 saying, OTG, hashtag only the glow, which is a play on Lil Durk's OTF, only the family. Durk sat in the Cook County jail for over a month before he could come up with the $10,000 bond money to be released. And according to rival rapper and gang member P. Rico, Lil Durk got beat up in jail and even
Oh,
mentioned that
man.
the notorious shooter D. Rose wouldn't even leave his cell. Once home free, Durk
got beat up in jail. Now that's all alleged, bro. And the notorious D Rose didn't want to leave the cell. Say, but I ain't gonna lie, brother. Hey, I'm gonna say this, bro. That's the Chicago business, you know what I'm saying? We can't really speak on that, brother, cause we not from the Chi, brother. But the Chicago niggas that really in Chicago, really getting it in, bro, really in that field, brother, they know what the motherfucker popping in Chicago, you feel me? So we ain't gonna speak on that, but that's tough, though, you hear me?
Twitter and tweeted the infamous lyrics to Chief Keef's First Day Out, further hinting at the fact that Keef didn't bother to help him get out of jail.
Oh, man.
Days later, Chief Keef would once again tweet OTG. Lil Durk would then proceed to go on somewhat of a rant on Twitter, starting out with shouting out Lil Reese and Fredo Santana for keeping it real with him. Then goes on to say that Chief Keef would have been killed if it wasn't for his affiliation with 300. Durk then states that he's better off beefing with the opposition and seems to banish Chief Keef from the block by saying, "Where are you gonna spend it at? Because you can't come around here with it." 10 minutes later, Lil Durk continues his rant by saying, "All the money but can't go get D-Rose? Laugh out loud. Bad enough he's on your ass already."
Yeah, that's
He
tough.
then tweets, "If you're squad, why didn't you get T-Slick or D-Rose? You got a bigger deal, right?" And then ends his rant with, "Warning, I'm not Soulja Boy. This shit can get ugly." Chief Keef soon fires back by tweeting, "Just bought a 2013 four-wheeler for $10,000, which was the exact amount of money needed to bond out Lil Durk." Keef then goes on by saying he is O-Block and closes the conversation by saying he can't believe Lil Durk was stunted for Twitter. Chief Keef would then find himself in various legal situations throughout the rest of 2013 and even ended off the year by being sentenced to 90 days in a rehab facility in Malibu, California. Upon being released from rehab, Keef returned home only to find O-Block requesting $7,500 in cash to bail out an incarcerated O-Block member by the name of Trey 5. Trey 5 was arrested on November 11, 2011 for aggravated battery and discharge of a firearm. He was being held in the Cook County Jail on a $250,000 bond and had been sitting in there for over 2 years at the time. O-Block claimed to already have around $18,000 for the bond, which is why they asked Chief Keef for $7,500, giving them $25,000 in total to bail out Trey 5. Keef made it seem like it was no big deal to give them the money, claiming he had just recently spent the same amount.
Damn, that's tough, brother. If y'all pay attention to a fucking live that Vaughn, he was on Instagram live, I think, you know what I'm saying? And he said something about Chief. He asked Chief for a little bread, and Chief said he was gonna give it to him, but never got it. Gave it to him, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Like I said, brother, I can't really speak on that because that's the Chicago business, brother. But if this true, bro, myself, let's just bro Chief down bad, son. Yeah, you put, nigga, you supposed to drop some, you supposed to bless somebody game or drop some game on somebody here, brother. Yeah, you supposed to do something, gang. Yeah, real nigga shit. Yeah, you supposed to drop some game, brother.
But when asked to actually give them the money a week later, Chief Keef said he threw it all in the club and ended up not giving them a dime.
Oh, man, I'm sick
This
of him.
soon resulted in a situation that would change Chicago drill music forever.
That's tough.
On March 26, 2014, Chief Keef was ordered to appear in a Chicago courtroom in regards to one of his many legal troubles at the time. While at court, members of O-Block such as Boss Top and OJ, along with some THF 46 members, allegedly broke into a home in Northfield that was being rented by Chief Keef's former manager, Uncle Ro, and Keef himself. The group was armed and allegedly went through the entire house, stealing a wide variety of designer clothes, bags, and shoes. It was also reported that Boss Top even stole Chief Keef's daughter's clothes and diapers, along with laundry detergent and deodorant.
I'm sick of him.
While this was taking place, one of the people
man.
inside the house, rumored to be
Hey, brother. Well, hey, at least Boss Top and go in there and go steal some other shit. That nigga stole some shit that was valuable to the body, boy. Yeah, nigga. Nigga took some deodorant. Nigga keep your underarms clean. Niggas keep you smelling good and all type of shit like that. So yeah, Boss Top, I respect your game for that, brother. But stealing the Pampers, boy, you kind of threw me off, gang. But hey, when he stole the deodorant, yeah, Boss Top too hot out you, you hear me? But yeah, nigga, keep your hygiene up, boy. Yeah, Boss Top cutting up, man. I'm sick of him.
aka Twin City CEO, based off these tweets, called 911 and reported that there was an armed robbery at the home. Then, moments later, Chief Keef returned home from court where Boss Top would allegedly snatch Chief Keef's iconic Johnny Dang piece off his neck, while O-Block OJ would reportedly snatch GBE Capo's Jesus piece. This would escalate the situation to an entirely different level when a 33-year-old man and associate of Chief Keef by the name of Terrence Smith was unfortunately shot during this altercation.
That's tough.
After the shots were fired, the group allegedly stole Chief Keef's silver 2010 Jeep Grand Cherokee and fled the scene. Chief Keef and the other Glow Gang members inside the house then rushed Terrence Smith to the hospital, where it was determined he would...
Brother, I'm not gonna lie, brother. Them niggas is some real savages, bro. Like, them niggas went in the man crib. It's all allegedly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the internet shit. And yeah, nigga, we don't know where the brother from that's giving us the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But he don't know what the motherfucker he talking about 95% of the time, bro. But they went in the house, brother, snatched chains, and took the man Jeep, the man Jeep Cherokee. Man, them dudes real fucking demons, bro. See, you gotta watch niggas like that. They shiesty as hell. Yeah, they real shiesty, baby. They some shiesty ass big people, man. Yeah, niggas.
They survived his injuries. When questioned by authorities, nobody said a word, which resulted in no arrests being made. But officers in the Gang Enforcement Division released a document stating that the Black Disciples are having an internal conflict and listed 3 photos of the persons of interest in the situation, with one of the people being Tyree Davis, aka Boss Top. The official document stated, officers assigned the Gang Enforcement Division have received information that an internal conflict has arisen among members of the Black Disciples. On March 26, 2014, there was an attempted murder and home invasion in Northfield, Illinois, in which Black Disciple Keith Cozart, aka Chief Keef's associate Terrence Smith, was shot. This incident is believed to be related to the internal conflict. A silver 2010 Jeep Grand Cherokee belonging to Cozart was reportedly stolen during the above incident. A possible offending vehicle is a gold or silver minivan, unknown make or model, with Tennessee license plates. The following factions of Black Disciples may experience internal discord: O-Block, Lamron, and Brick City 600. Chief Keef didn't say much publicly about the robbery until 3 months later when he released a series of tweets stating, "I clothed you, B. Put money in your lint ball pockets. I tried to glow you up. See, it worked. You don't look dirty no more. I'm nothing like these guys, but we look alike. Way higher form and fashion, and I'm loyal. I was giving Lil Dirty folks clothes. And money. I'm talking hundreds. Get them ones up out of here. Folks, they stole KK clothes out of a room. Detergent, deodorant, and all on Bloods. They stretched that all right. Moncler's, earrings, Robins, Trues, Gucci bags, Pellies, Louis Vuitton coats. I can go on and on. But when I found out, I bought it again." And then ends the discussion with, "I gave you the glow so you can eat, not try to compete. Lil Dirty GD, folks." Chief Keef would also later call out Boss Top by his real name by tweeting, "Tyree Davis stole this too," with an Instagram link to a now deleted photo. Keef would later do the same thing to his former go-to producer Young Chop by tweeting out, "Old stuff Tyree Pittman stole while I was in court one day," with another Instagram link to a now deleted photo. Shortly after this revealing Twitter rant, Lil Durk and THF Basie would post a video to social media taunting Chief Keef and GBE Koppel by wearing Koppel's stolen chain, while posted up in front of a TV playing Chief Keef's "Close That Door" music video. At the end of the video, you can even see Lil Durk pointing to Chief Keef's chain on the TV and saying, "We got that too." A few weeks later, Chief Keef moved to Los Angeles, California, and hasn't returned back to Chicago, ever since he was betrayed by those he once called family.
That's tough. Now, do y'all blame Chief Keef for moving? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'd have got the fuck too. Yeah, nigga, yeah, nobody wanna be around no niggas like that steal from you. And yeah, niggas going internet attention and all that. But at the same time, I think Chief Keef, he could have blessed that game when his partners was locked up. At the same time, that's the Chicago business, brother. I ain't gonna really speak on that, you know what I'm saying? But y'all drop down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think, brother. And shouts out to the whole Chicago, nigga. It's just that simple, nigga. Real spitter gang shit, boy. Classes out.
Pussy nigga, why you playing? I shoot that. I got a fucking Glock. I shoot that. Baby mama tripping, told that bitch, man, hold up. Nigga really pull up on a serious bitch, I'm like that. Flexing in a trap house, I'm smoking on that big gas.